gosh, it's been such a long day, and I was not going to go live at all because I've just been busy, busy, busy today. And usually I like to record earlier in the week. So we are doing this quick live tonight, though, because I have something to talk to you about. And if you have seen the title there, we were talking about why you doubt yourself. And this is for you. This is for you that questions yourself every time you do something. You have to question, gee, should I have said that? Should I have said it differently? And obviously, we're here on this assertiveness channel for you ladies, trying to get you to be more assertive in everyday conversations. And that definitely starts with yourself. So you have to learn how to be assertive with yourself first, um, so that's where that self-doubt is coming from. So let's start with first what self-doubt is. It's your inner dialogue that you have, that you're talking to yourself as if you're not good enough. So that conversation is holding you back from something. It's starting to hinder the way that you're able to perform at work or maybe even in your relationships. But that dialogue is you're telling yourself that you're just not good enough, in a sense, for something. It's that inner conversation that you're having, is that's the self-doubt. That's what that is. And it can be very frustrating. It can make you very sad too, because it's not just that that you're being mean to yourself, that you're saying, oh, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not this or that. There's something different when it comes to self-doubt, about being able to reduce something, and it starts to make you feel just not overall good enough. Not good enough in your job, not deserving enough of what you, on the opposite side, what you probably do deserve. And what can you do about it, though? What can you do about it, especially if you've been living with it for quite a while? Maybe you've had some successes here and there, but if you've been living with self-doubt for so long, it becomes like a second nature thing to just, oh, I'm going to do this, but you talk to yourself in that kind of way. And that self-doubt way, it just becomes something your thoughts are, it's your typical pattern of thought. But if you can, start to slow yourself down, start to become aware of those thoughts when you're having them. And so, if you're just tuning in, once again, we are talking about those self doubts. This is for you. You are that person who questions yourself. So, if you're constantly always questioning yourself after the fact, yes, this is for you. So, you are going to start to slow yourself down. You need to be able to tune into yourself, into your own body. And one of the ways you can do that is you can start to just be able to be quiet. Be able to sit sometimes in your own room, in your own thoughts. Don't have the TV on, don't have music on. Start to practice being quiet with yourself, so that way you can start to pick up on your thoughts. So you can start to tune in and hear how you talk to yourself, because it becomes so much easier when you're out and about to be able to do that and be able to tune in and hear yourself out in your regular day as you're going out. Because obviously, when you go outside, you can't just turn everything off. So hit a little heart there if that makes sense to you. If you hear that and it's starting to make sense to you, give me a little heart or thumbs up there. And B, once you are able to hear your thoughts, once you're able to just be able to do it in an easier way, start to change what you're saying. Start giving yourself options. You're probably used to just hearing that one saying, oh, oh God, I should have just said it differently. Why didn't I just say it? In that agonizing of you're going over and over the what ifs. Start to give yourself options of different what ifs. So if one of the what ifs is, obviously it was worst case scenario, give yourself the other what ifs of, what if this is actually a good thing? What if I actually said the right thing in that situation? So by giving yourself options of thoughts, you're able to start to filter out the thoughts that probably aren't rooted in an actual truth. They're just there. They're just the random thoughts that pop up for you. You get to decide what you think. You get to decide those thoughts, you get to pick them. And so give yourself a couple options. Usually a real comfortable one is three. So you're not spending all day trying to run through seven different thoughts on this one topic because you're trying to get out of that loop. You're trying to get out of that loop of self doubt. So if you're just tuning in, as I said, go ahead and give a heart there. You clicked on this because you were thinking, I'm that person that does that self doubt. So if you just signed in, give a thumbs up, say hello. I love to see the chats. Thank you. Keep sending those messages there. Thank you. Hello. Oh, whoever that is that put that green lady looking thing with the headphones. Very cool. Thank you so much for signing in. So this is for you if you clicked on this. If you're that self-doubt kind of person, you're that lady that agonizes. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I wonder what they think about me. I wonder what it is. And I'll share a little story with you. I ran into somebody the other day at the store. We were at the store. It was a Costco because Costco is not just a regular store, right? And this is just somebody I didn't know, had a conversation with them. Fantastic conversation. Very nice couple. Really nice talking to them. And I I had to reflect, and this is probably where this live is coming from, that a lot of people will have those interactions. And then after the fact, you'll go over and think, gosh, what did I say? How could I have said this differently? I hope they don't think this about me. I wonder what they think about me. Maybe if I would have said it this way, I didn't ask enough questions about them. That dialogue that you're having could be coming from a place, and I guess we've gone over A, B, and C, is starting to realize where your self doubt is coming from. Where's it coming from for you? If you feel comfortable, you could even put it in the chat. You could kind of just say where you think that comes from. Uh, some people would say childhood, some people say all kinds. What is that for you? Where does that come from? And if you don't feel comfortable, but you do understand what I'm saying here of trying to find the root of where it's coming from, put a thumbs up, but give me a heart so I know that this is making sense on some level. Trying to find out where it is coming from, because eventually you need to get rid of it to a certain degree. Nobody is saying that you're going to be anxiety free, that we're never going to question ourselves or wonder if we could have did it better or if we were good enough for that thing. It's just being able to have it managed at a certain level. By doing these things, you will be able to manage this self doubt. The self doubt that you've had, the self doubt that you've been living with, the self doubt that has been holding you back from getting to where you want to be. If you can start to be able to slow your mind down, be able to control your thoughts, give yourself some options, and eventually start to ponder, where did it even come from at all? This is the overall that will help you to start to get rid of that self doubt. I hope I've given you things that were fairly easy that you can practice, that you could do during your weekend here or until the next time we talk on this live. If it is something that it benefited you here from this conversation, give a thumbs up, leave a heart. I'd love to hear that this is something that was beneficial for you. Let's see. Good morning. I'm reading some of these chats here. Good morning from very sunny and beautiful Sweden. Oh my gosh, I love Sweden. I That is totally on my list of places to visit. Sweden. Thank you so much for signing in. Spring is saying, understand everything that was dead now comes back to life. Yes, it does. We've had some rain here. I'm in Houston, Texas right now. And I was just saying that the other day that when it rains, it looks so nice because especially we've just had the pollen, all that stuff will be washed away and it'll be new and it definitely makes things grow. So, yes. Oh, thank you very much. I just seen that. I do, honestly, I did hate to brag, but I do count myself as a decently smart lady, but I'm always learning. That's the key, right? To being smart is that you're never done learning. All right, let's see. What's the other one? Oh, sorry, that's hard for me to read. I don't know. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's great to talk to you all. I really appreciate you. Let me see. Oh, I'll have to try that next time and give you guys some questions on here and things. Yes, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. If you got any value out of this video at all, if you're watching this later at a different time and you got something out of this, subscribe so next time when I go live, you'll be able to get a little notification that'll tell you that I've gone live, and you can jump on and you can also be a part of this conversation. And I'm so glad that I did this because I was honestly very tired today, but I just had to get this out there and talk to you all. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I really appreciate your time of you jumping on from wherever you are, beautiful Sweden, from America, wherever you are. Thank you so, so much for your time. And once again, my name is Andrea Palmer. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys. And we will talk again in a couple days. Thank you so much. Have a great night.